better known. His name is not Denis Shapovalov, it's Denis Shapovalov. Long point here. Big back and forth here. Forehanded backhands, cross courts. Harris down the middle of the court. Shapovalov down the middle of the court. And Shapovalov, I thought he sent that backhand long. Yeah, I have a visual. What's this?
Oh, now I have it.
And the Twitch stream is not working, as usual? Again? Doesn't look like it. Says I'm streaming, but...
I can hear myself.
Well, maybe now you could. Let's see. Okay, alright.
I can hear myself.
You shouldn't be able to hear yourself.
I can hear it.
What do you mean you can hear everything you say? There's no way you should be able to hear everything you say. No, there's no way. All right. Now let me just make sure we have everything up and ready to go for this match. Hey, oh, good vibes. Thanks, Ioana. Iona. Thanks. Yeah, there will be good vibes. Hopefully. Now, let's just see. Oh, Minjay to match, I just heard. Minjay to match. Mrs. Adanion coming in with the hot takes here, not wanting Harris to win because she's a fan girl of Denis Shapovalov. So we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, so everything's going. It looks like the Twitch stream again is stuffed up, which is disappointing. Yeah, I'm not sure why the Twitch stream video was cancelled. Try again. Yeah. Oh, the bitrate. The bitrate. Does it say the bitrate's not working? Is that it?
Yes, you go, boy, go.
Who's commentating this, Mr. Daniel? Is it me or is it you? The end of this match. I think I'm gonna have to turn that with the Twitch stream not working. I'm gonna have to solely stream on YouTube right now. It's a bit
I mean, I have sound in it.
You have sound on my Twitch?
Yeah, but the screen is black.
The screen is black. Okay, okay. The screen is black. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's the problem. Yeah, there you go. There's a bit of chat. Yeah, the screen is black. Not sure why that is. What can you do? What can you do? 6-6.
Oh, what a bloody joke.
As Harris hits it long and then hits an ace, I'm guessing, from my wife's reaction to the next point. Correct? He hits an ace? Yeah, am I going to be watching over here now? I probably should be watching over here, is correct? Alright, let's see if we're going to get any viewers today, Mr. Adanion. You think we're going to get any viewers today? You think so? Oh, alright. Positive. Upbeat. Looking forward to the match. The all-out Russian battle. Of course, as soon as this match ends, anyhow.
No.
And just like that, it looks like Harris has taken the victory, an unexpected victory, I think, putting him into his first final. His first final ever. Yeah. And it was out. Shapovalov pushes it too long. Yeah, so it's gonna be the finals either gonna be between Rublev, KARATSEV, and Harris, of all people.
Look, it's a Harris. Look at that.
It's a Harris girlfriend. Ah, it's the Harris girlfriend. It is, isn't it? Yeah, you might as well keep that TV on because you keep that on, it'll be easier for me. I can watch that too. Harris looking, I mean, relieved. That was a bit of a relief. A big exhale.
And he's bleeding.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is bleeding from the ankles. He has got some problem.
I can't believe it. I can't.
Mr. Dan, why don't you just come? Are you just you're gonna provide side content? Okay, yeah. You can be over there. How about you sit right here, and you can talk, and your voice can be heard into the microphone as well.
Adanion.
Okay, Mrs. Adanion, what is it?
He was leading in the second set up a break.
It was up a break. Shapovalov. Shapovalov. Yep.
Yes.
And what happened to him?
What happened to him? He shit his pants.
All right, you heard it here first. Shapovalov shit his pants. Basically, he was up a break the second set, as you can see. Yeah, he did. He got broken, what, 3 times in a row? 2 times in a row for Harris to come back. He was leading in that second set.
Joke. Let me tell you that.
And yeah, I mean, if we go have a quick look at the Reddit discussion, I'll bring up Reddit. It's going to be Canadians and choking, name a better duo this week.
Oh yeah, because what's her name? The sexy lady. Bouchard.
Oh, Bouchard, yeah, but also Philly.
Who cares about Philly?
Philly. Payne. Brutal.
I'll never not root for him.
He's never not root for. Oh, Harris is a qualifier as well. Amazing. Yeah, so amazing grit from him to make it through to the final. OMG, Harris has a smoking hot girlfriend. Oh, look, and he looks like he's got a King Kyrios name. King #1 Cola. Looks like. Of course, Harris decides to play out of his mind against Shapovalov. I mean, he was playing really well. He was playing really well. You can't deny that he was playing well, right, Mrs. Adanion?
Yes, I can deny it.
You can deny it? Okay.
Yes.
What were the reasons that you would deny it?
I don't like him. I wanted Shapovalov to win.
That's... okay. Alright, so there you go. You can deny it because simply you don't like him. Okay. Yeah, the people in the Reddit thread on, they're definitely going to have to... This is a tough one to swallow, that's for sure. Definitely a tough one to swallow.
I was going to say a dirty joke about the girlfriend, but I'm not.
Oh, yeah, keep it. I mean, we don't have to keep it PG. That's the thing about this show, right? Is that it's purposely not PG. So that we can let loose.
I don't want to say it. It's too bad.
You don't want to say it? Okay, alright, don't then. What, you going to whisper it to me? Is that it? Yeah, hold on, mate. She's going to whisper it to me. No, she can't do it. She can't do it. That's right.
I was going to soy.
Yes?
I don't want to say it.
It's right. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's too dirty. But it involves swallowing and the girlfriend to know it. Because he won, you know? So. Anyway, I'm not going to soy.
All right.
Can we cut that in?
No cutting. No cutting. Lloyd Harris has taken it, though, against Denis Shapovalov. And now we are, I guess we're in the interim period where we're waiting. Started the stream a little bit early.
George!
As George the cat. He's on the table?
Yes.
Oh, George. Bad George. As George the cat gets on the table here.
That's what she said. Alright.
Okay, now let me have a look at this. While we're here, I'm going to take a look at our settings just a little bit. Make sure everything is working correctly. As we are indeed live. Oh, look at that. There's my voice sounding good as all. Make sure we like this video. The definite thing to do. Make sure we like this video. Make sure we save all of that.
I can't like it. What do you mean?
You can't like it? What do you mean you can't like it? You should be able to like it.
How can I like it? We're at Lloyd. live.
Yeah, it's a stream. There should be a like button. Or maybe not. There should be. There should be a like button. But welcome to anyone that is new to the stream. I mean, I'm new to this stream. This is not my usual stream. I usually stream, I guess, video games and the like. But I'm a big lover of tennis, a big fan of tennis, and I've decided to start this channel to make tennis memes, tennis content, tennis, interviews hopefully in the future, and of course tennis live casts for finals. And for some reason we can't change the thumbnail. Okay, so my thumbnail is going to be with me with my tongue sticking out. Wonderful. Ooh, Adanion with his tongue sticking out as usual. Yes. I spend time making my thumbnail just for it to not work. Amazing.
It's alright.
It's alright, yeah, look at that.
Looks like you're liking RUBLEV,
That's exactly right.
We know who you're voting for.
Yeah, we know who I'm going for. RUBLEV. I'm giving him a good old lick.
Do it.
Yeah, BWEH.
So much
BWEH.
power.
Yeah, giving him a good old lick. I guess before the match. How's it? And I'm still sad about the Twitch stream not working. I really am. You see how many things I have open here? Too many things, right?
Too many.
As this is not working again. I'm not sure why this doesn't work. Yeah, who knows? Who knows, really? Let's pause that. We are going to get the... Gonna get our YouTube up and ready. Here we go. Well, now what are we looking for here specifically? Editing some settings real quick, guys. This is a one-man show, basically. Although I'd love if Mrs. Danny could join me. Okay. What else could we need in this? Okay, Andrey there. ASLAN. Where? The lion. Okay.
So you still can't change it.
I'm looking to change the thumbnail. I think I have to schedule streams. Maybe that's the difference.
My boy.
We'll save those criteria. Hi guys, hi everybody, welcome. If you've got predictions or if you're rooting for anyone in or supporting anyone in this final or this semi-final,
know who's gonna win, obviously.
Well, who's gonna win?
The RUBLEV, the 500 king.
The 500 king. It could be. RUBLEV could win. That's
could win.
It's a definite possibility. I mean, who knows? Who knows? KARATSEV has been on a burner, a tear. He's been crushing top 20, top 30 opponents on his way to another. I mean, was he in a semi-final? I think it was maybe the quarterfinal. No, he lost against Thiem, didn't he? Thiem. Dominic Thiem. He lost against Dominic Thiem in the previous tournament, and now he's coming up against RUBLEV and making it to the semi-finals. He looked pretty good against Thiem. He won a set. He took a set off Thiem. The first set.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. And you're having fun with this, aren't you, Mrs. Adanion?
Yes, a little bit.
You're having fun. She's having a good time. Oh, there we go. Oh, hear that beat. That is a loud one.
Oh, you have music?
Oh, yeah, we've got music, yep. We've got to keep the people entertained in the meantime while we're waiting for the next match to start. It is going to be a banger, of course. Two Russians, RUBLEV and KARATSEV. Very meme-worthy. RUBLEV, the BWEH master, and KARATSEV, the man of giant calves. And with the
The
lion,
most excited man.
the most exciting man on the tour right now.
Excited.
Yeah, well, excited and exciting. Because he's giving exciting tennis, but yeah, he's also very excited, especially to talk to the media. Very excited, Karatsev. There was a it just came out on Reddit just a little bit ago, a new video of ASLAN.
Sounding excited.
Oh yeah, and it was that media journalist that a lot of people don't like. Look, you see, Karatsev gets lectured by the press on how to answer questions, and you know that silly guy that asks questions to people, and people don't like him. He's a journalist.
Yes.
He asked a question, and he said, "How about you learn how to answer questions better, and we try to help you," and stuff like that. It was basically giving him a lecture, and Karatsev's, "I'm not going to tell my secrets. Why would I tell my secrets about how to beat someone? Like, you're asking me, how did I figure out Sinner's weakness?" He's like, "I'm not going to tell anyone." It's like,
Obviously not.
obviously not, but Karatsev, I hope Karatsev...
Oh, what is this?
Karatsev is a breath of fresh air on the tour, definitely.
Alright.
You guys actually can't see this right now, but there is a picture of on the tennis Reddit, which I frequent. Rafa Nadal, photo of the day. Sorry, Roger, and there's a little bit of a sneaky grab going on between Rafa and between Djokovic. Yeah, at the US Open. Yeah, when was this? Because this is the US Open trophy, is it not? Or maybe this is a Masters.
Isn't this Australian Open?
Oh yeah, it could be Australian Open, yeah.
After the super long final?
Let's have a look. The Australian Open 2019. So yeah, 2019. Oh, doesn't 2019 sound like a long time ago now? It really does. It really does. Alright, looks like the match is getting underway. We've got Karatsev and Rublev coming down the hallway
with the calves.
with a picture of Roger holding up the trophy, as always. Karatsev looking stoic as ever. I'm seeing video of those gigantic calves. Rublev is in fear of those calves, is running to the bathroom.
Exactly.
The locker room. He's like, "I saw the calves. I can't deal with this. I'm getting out of here."
I'm doing some push-ups.
Yeah, yeah, he needs to strengthen his upper body to deal with Karatsev's stronger lower body, right?
Exactly.
That's exactly right. Karatsev looking in the zone though. These two famously, have not played on the tour. Possibly played in the younger ranks.
They played doubles, didn't they?
They did play doubles
won.
together, and they won the Doha, the Doha tournament together, and obviously, they've probably known each other for a long time. Well, Karatsev is about 5 years Rublev's senior, because Karatsev is about 27, 28, and Rublev is only 22, I believe. 21, 22. He's not too old. Rublev definitely a young'un on the tour. And but he has had a lot of success these past 2 years, especially. I mean, 2019, would we say Rublev was up and coming 2019? He wasn't really a big contender, I would say. I would have said, although I would say that Khachanov and Rublev were more known and were having better results on the tour before Medvedev all of a sudden arrived. And it started.
Yes.
I first noticed Khachanov and Rublev first, and then all of a sudden Medvedev came along, and I was like, who's this guy?
I didn't like Rublev at first at all.
And what's turned your view around, Mrs. Adanion, about Rublev as he walks through the fireworks?
The fact that he's really good now.
The fact that he's really good now. He does have a really nice smile.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's funny.
He is pretty funny. He was also
funny.
been in a boy band.
In a boy band.
Boy band singing. What song? You know it.
One Direction.
Which song is it? Which song of One Direction he was singing?
One of them.
One of them. Okay. But yes, that video is out there. Can you remember the name
Of what?
of that video? Of him singing? Yes.
Words?
It was summer something.
No.
You know what? You can probably just type it into YouTube. Andrew, Andrey Rublev.
Andrew.
Andrey.
No, in the video, he's Andrew.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does say Andrew Rublev. Andrew Rublev.
Yes.
And he's singing.
Yes.
He's singing.
Quite
He's smiling.
funny.
It was definitely a lot more funny than Denis Shapovalov's songs. Wouldn't you say? But Shapovalov is trying very seriously. But
but he's doing rap.
He is doing rap. That's true. He is doing rap. You know what? This music is getting a bit too loud, and I'm not able to hear
Who's
you.
gonna win? Obviously Rublev.
Tino Ho, who's gonna win? Yeah. So my wife here is saying Rublev. I'm gonna have I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Rublev wins as well. Rublev has obviously been in. I mean, you'd have to say Rublev has been in great form, especially on ATP 500s matches. KARATSEV also been in great form too.
He's pulling an Adal.
Yeah, he is. Rublev is dancing around at the toss, and the coin went for a big roll, and I'm not sure. And Rublev is opting for KARATSEV to serve first, I believe, for the beginning of this match. Rublev, yeah, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say Rublev will win this one too. Although I'd like to see a good contest. The last match we watched on stream was Medvedev Sinner. I really had high hopes for Sinner, and he just really let me down. It was his performance was quite. I'm not going to say bad, but he made a lot of unnecessary, unforced errors, and it was just really, Medvedev didn't really have to do much to win. Tino Ho, who do you think's going to win for yourself, mate? Are you going to pick KARATSEV? You're going to pick Rublev? And for anyone else in chat, guys, if you are enjoying the stream so far, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I am new at this, but I like it. I like it a lot. And especially, it's a lot more fun with my wife here helping me out as well with her comments. She's always got some hot, spicy takes on how, the matches are and how the performances of the players are. Look at this. KARATSEV, 85 kilos. He's 27. Apparently he turned pro. There's no date. He still hasn't. He still hasn't turned pro. ATP doing a great job with their graphics there.
Know.
Still hasn't turned pro.
I mean, let's be honest. Australian Open was 2 months ago, and he still didn't do any research.
Here's his ranking climbs. His highest was ever was 112, and that was last year. And now he's ranked 42. So he's gone up about 200 positions from the beginning of this year with the Australian Open. Oh, he's what, 185 centimeters.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's about 6'1", 6'2". So he's decently tall.
That's not right. Centimeters is right.
Okay, centimeters. We don't use feet here. We don't use feet.
Yeah.
We use the normal terms. That's exactly right. The normal terms. Yeah, as you can see here.
Yes.
We're already losing, but that's okay.
Okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
Having a good time.
That's right. We are having a good time. When does the match start, Tinho? It's just about to start. They're just in the warm-up right now.
Go back. Let's see Rublev's info.
We just... They're in the warm-up, just practicing serves. Rublev, age 23, so there you go. He's 4 years younger than KARATSEV. Obviously, they played. He's 10 kilos lighter.
And taller.
And he's taller by 3 centimeters.
Though.
It's the... Well, that's the thing. KARATSEV...
10 kilos.
10 kilos all in the calves. 10 kilos of muscle in KARATSEV. So now look at this. Like I said, look, it looks like he made a pretty good run in 2017. When he was only 20.
Yeah, but then in 2018, he went down.
Yeah, so his highest ranking in 2017, Rublev, was 39. And now his highest ranking, I think, was 8 this year. And I think he would be even ranked higher if it wasn't for the lock on the rankings, as our cat George is attacking a ball, right there. Your back hurts, Kakish? Is it Kaki? How would you say that? Nathan, just say Nathan. Nathan, welcome to the stream, mate. Your back hurts. Why does your back hurt, mate? What have you've been playing too much tennis? You're carrying too many people in online video games? You did too much workouts. I actually have some pains myself. I've torn some muscles in my core, and it's been. My poor wife has to hear me complain over and over and over again.
It's
You know what?
normal.
Have you noticed that KARATSEV has an interesting technique when he's planning to hit the ball back? He
No.
sort of if you have a racket, he holds his racket out like this, right? And he holds his hand like sort of like this on the up, very up, further up on the racket. You'll see, and it's very. I've just never seen anyone do it before. It's like he's bracing the frame of the racket a little bit further up. Not sure why, but you'll see. As you can see, I'm not sure if you guys are watching along as well, but there is no crowd there. No one at all. Literally no one. And it is quite late, it looks like, in Dubai. Yeah, they are different. They're probably about 6 hours, a couple hours in front or behind. Yeah, hours in front, I believe. Yeah.
They're in front.
Yeah,
for
they're
sure.
a couple. I'd say about 2 to 3 hours in front.
Front of us.
Yes, in front of where we are right now, which is where it's about 6 p.m. for us right now.
Yeah.
You're in the hospital, but not COVID. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that, Nathan. Sorry to hear that. When is the match starting? Like I said, it's just about to start. RUBLEV is kicking off with the first serve. Here, well, right now, basically.
It's on Eurosport.
That's right.
If you want to
Where can we see the
fully-
match? It is on Eurosport. You can also download the ATP Live Tennis app, and watch it there. You have to pay for a subscription though for that.
Yes.
All right, the first point, and a
Alright.
great first serve from RUBLEV, and he ends up mixing up KARATSEV's feet and putting away a forehand winner straight away to go up 15-love in the first game. All right, second service coming in here. Nice. Oh, it was a fault. As RUBLEV knocks the ball back into his head. It sort of danced on his head there for a second. Second serve. Ooh. But it was a let. The first one was a let. That's right. First one was a let. All right, serve is in, and a great return from KARATSEV, very deep in the court. RUBLEV doesn't have time to move his feet at all to get to the ball, and that's 15 all in the first game. So a nice return there from KARATSEV. Fault here. Can I show the match? I cannot show the match. Cannot show a match. We're not allowed to show the match. That is a breach of the copyright in terms of the ATP, and unfortunately, most likely I would get banned or not able to do this sort of content in the future. All right, as the next. Hi there, Druvra. How you doing, mate? RUBLEV is now 30-15 up as a short rally ends with KARATSEV backhanding the ball into the net. All right, first serve into the net here for RUBLEV. Second serve makes it over. Another attacking the second serve, KARATSEV there, but just hitting it a bit too long. And that's going to be 2 game points in 40-15 for RUBLEV in this first service game of this all-Russian match. Just sub. Thanks, Druvra. Who am I ready for? It's KARATSEV. You're thinking KARATSEV 3. I'm thinking RUBLEV. I just think RUBLEV has more experience against higher ranked opponents and higher ranked games against, better opponents, in these finals. As RUBLEV takes the first game. Right there. So that's why I'm picking RUBLEV. But KARATSEV, he's been on a tear. He's been on a tear. Who knows? He could definitely perform very well. He's probably played RUBLEV back in the juniors. They've not played on the tour, as far as I know, from what I've seen of stats online on the ATP tour yet. So who knows how their games have advanced. They did just play doubles together last week. They've probably been practicing together a lot. They probably know each other's games pretty well. But just like from what I was saying, the experience and just the playing against higher ranked opponents more that Rublev has done, I'm picking him to win. Am I excited? Oh yeah, I'm excited. You know what?
I'm not excited as Karatsev.
Yeah, I'm not as excited as ASLAN, because ASLAN is very, very excited all the time.
Yes.
As you guys would know. He's very excited. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Karatsev has been extremely funny in his on-court interviews or post-match interviews and his press interviews, where he does not answer the questions in very much detail. As Karatsev double faults his first serve, the first point of his serve. Love 15 to Rublev. Come on, Karatsev, get those big calves into your service motion. Use that leg power.
They need a lot of time to warm up.
They need a lot of time to warm up. That's right. He does get a big, nice first serve in, and then a nice follow-up forehand that forces Rublev to make a mistake and Rublev to hit the ball long. I appreciate that sub, though, Duvbra. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, though, make sure you hit that like and the sub. Yeah, Nathan, why are you in the hospital, mate? Who am I talking to? My wife. My wife is sitting here next to me, also chatting. So if you hear a woman's voice,
Also known as the tennis expert.
the tennis expert, my wife. That's right. All right, Karatsev coming out with his second serve here. Sorry to cut you off, Mrs. Adanion. Karatsev, nice second serve. All right, backhand cross court from Rublev. A nice attacking forehand from Karatsev, and he moves into the court. And Rublev unable to get really behind the ball, and he just hits it long. That's 30-15 for Karatsev. Karatsev, I've noticed in some of his matches, he does have he does lose a few points on his service game. He doesn't have the cleanest of service games. He's more likely than to lose a couple of points, and all of a sudden he, just like he just did now, it looks like when he might be in trouble, his first serve comes online as he just gets his first ace of the match and goes 40-15 with 2 game points to tie it up at 1-1 in this first set. All right, first serve narrowly missing the line there for Karatsev. Lining up his second serve now. I do have to say, I like the clothes, the Adidas clothes he's wearing. I think they're an older model, older brand, but I do like the colors a lot. As Rublev hits a nice return on Karatsev's second serve, very deep, and Karatsev is unable to move his feet at all, and he just nets, backhands it right into the net to bring up 40-30. Just the match, Nathan? Yeah, Nathan, I can't show you the match, unfortunately. And Nathan, you have COPD. I do not know what COPD is, unfortunately. But I hope it's not too bad or too...
I know what LAPD means.
Karatsev's second serve coming up here. Okay. Rublev with some attacking forehands here, pushing Karatsev around the court. Karatsev way behind the baseline with Rublev with another attacking forehand. Karatsev slices very deep, forcing Rublev back, and then another attacking forehand very deep into the court, forces the error out of Karatsev to bring up the first deuce of the match. As Karatsev is unable to hit that backhand over the net. Didn't even get to the tape, unfortunately. Both boys sweating already. Obviously, Rublev sweating a little bit more with his longer hair. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to show you guys the actual match because I am not allowed to... basically, that's just restreaming ATP content, and that is not allowed.
I mean, the cows are huge.
That's not allowed. As Karatsev sets up a great point here, gets Rublev to lob, and Karatsev slams it away, and Rublev is unable to to save from the slam. Well, to return from the slam, and KARATSEV brings up advantage on his own service game. KARATSEV serving for the game. Nice first serve in, and a punchy reply from RUBLEV. He connected really well with it, but unfortunately goes straight into the net. And that brings up 1-1 in the first set. So both players holding serve. A bit more of a tighter game there from KARATSEV, although KARATSEV was looking... His serve, when he was getting the first serves in, he won the majority of the points. Definitely there. His second serve, RUBLEV was really looking to attack. So we'll have to see how that progresses as we go on. RUBLEV, first serve fault in this third game of the match. Second serve, quite nice and deep, as KARATSEV comes to the net with an attacking backhand and forces RUBLEV to hit the ball into the net with his aggression, bringing up love 15 for KARATSEV. There you go. You see, Mrs. Danny, do you see KARATSEV's interesting hand position on the... You see it? Nice first serve in from RUBLEV here. Oh, wow. Nice first serve in, but it doesn't matter. KARATSEV's able to get a clean backhand winner down the line. And I would say that was on the fault of RUBLEV. RUBLEV had the whole court to use, and he hit it right back at KARATSEV, and KARATSEV just lined that baby up and knocked it right down the line to bring up love 30. Okay, another fault here for RUBLEV. His first serve sort of letting him down this game. An attacking backhand from KARATSEV. And I think RUBLEV hit it wrong. No. RUBLEV, a nice, after the attacking backhand from KARATSEV, RUBLEV was able to get a punchy reply very deep into the court. And KARATSEV was not able to go back and hit the ball over the net, bringing up 15-30. Okay, second serve in here for RUBLEV. And I think KARATSEV pushed it long, or does that... No. It hit the line, and RUBLEV's looking very annoyed at that one. And he brings up, I think, 2 break points. First break points of the match in the third game. It looks like there was a Hawkeye decision, and it was in. It was on the line. RUBLEV doesn't look happy. Doesn't look happy about it at all. 2 break points for RUBLEV, for KARATSEV. And a nice first serve there from RUBLEV. Pushed KARATSEV long into the corner. And RUBLEV's forehand unable to reach the ball and get it back over the net. And he's got 1 remaining break point here. KARATSEV, we'll see what RUBLEV can come up with. And another first serve in from RUBLEV. And KARATSEV just hits it straight out. So bringing up juice. RUBLEV coming in clutch with 2 nice first serves to be able to save those 2 break points in only his second service game. I had another nice first serve in. And too much power from RUBLEV there. And he gave a forehand down to the backhand side of KARATSEV, and KARATSEV just knocks the ball long, unable to get far enough back behind the baseline to absorb that power. As RUBLEV with another first serve in after not getting any... He missed about the first 4 first serves. Oh my goodness, what a shot from KARATSEV. RUBLEV on the attack, and KARATSEV amazingly gets a beautiful short angular cross-court backhand passing RUBLEV as he approached the net for the follow-up shot. But yeah, RUBLEV's first serve really coming in nice here in this game when he was in trouble. Another one in, and it was very long and very much into the corner. Oh no, it was a fault. It was a fault. My bad. It was a fault. Second serve. Oh, and Karatsev just a he went for a very, very, very aggressive attacking forehand, and he tried to play the angle, and he did not even get close to the line. Did not even get close to the line. All right, another first serve in for Rublev, and Rublev takes the game with a first serve that Karatsev could not respond to. And that brings him up to 2-1 for Rublev. And now we're back on Karatsev's serve. As we head into our first break for the match, Rublev probably not happy with that service game, but probably happy on a whole, but probably happy with how his first serve came in clutch when he needed it to. Who am I cheering for, Nathan? I am cheering, I like both players, to be honest. I would probably say, of course, it would be cool to see the underdog win in Karatsev, but I do think that Rublev will win. So, and I do like Rublev, and I have been, I am enjoying Karatsev's very laid-back attitude and his unwillingness in a way to answer the silly questions from the media. I do enjoy that, but I am very much enjoying Rublev's tennis, and so I guess you could say I'm cheering for Rublev, but I don't particularly. I have no ill feelings either way. If Karatsev wins, great, because Karatsev's run. It's great to see how well Karatsev is playing lately, and the impact on the tour that he's making. This? Okay, I'm going to finish this. Who are you guys cheering for in chat, guys? As Rublev looks to grab a banana. Where did he grab that banana from? I think he grabbed it. I think they had bananas available. 14 minutes passed in this first set for the first 3 games. Right now, it's such a good time for... Oh, yes, Russian tennis is on fire right now. In the women's and in the... I saw a... The women's, yeah, as well. So... Well, at least in the other tournaments that are running right now, there was at least 6 out of the 8 players in the semi-finals were Russians. Semi-finals, yeah, were Russians.
Semi-finals.
Yeah, in the semi-finals. Yeah, the girls' finals as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean combined?
Yeah, combined. So, yeah, so... And then, of course, you've got Rublev, Medvedev, Khachanov, and now Karatsev, who's, broke into the top 50 as Karatsev double faults his first 2 serves of the game, letting Rublev get love 15. Good to see you, Flavio, mate. Happy to have you here. Who's your favorite Russian tennis player, guys? I have to say that Medvedev, Rublev, and Karatsev are all very meme-worthy, all very, I guess, fun to cheer for and fun to support. As Karatsev gets his second serve in this time, and he stretches Rublev too long, and just changes up the footing of Rublev just enough so that Rublev can't actually get to the ball, and he hits it long. So we go 15-15. I'm Australian. I wish Australian tennis was as good as a place as Russian tennis is right now. All right, Karatsev with a booming first serve right into the middle of the court to start off this rally. And nice! It didn't even look like he put any power on that forehand, Karatsev. And he just angles that ball right down the line to bring up 30-40. And Rublev just really didn't look like he had... there was nothing he could do. It was just too well angled. Right down the line with his forehand. Rublev just couldn't get to it in time to actually make a difference. All right, Karatsev's first serve goes wide. Those big calves bouncing up and down. He's got a lot of power jumping out of those calves. The Lion ASLAN Karatsev. Coming in with his second serve now. Oh, is that a second serve ace? Second serve ace. Holy moly. To take the game and go 2-2. Wow. KARATSEV. His serve is actually surprisingly effective when he wants it to be. And as I say that, RUBLEV just goes, you know what? You can get an ace. I can get an ace too, bro. As RUBLEV goes 15 love up with an ace in the fifth game of the match. You like RUBLEV, Medvedev, KARATSEV almost evenly, just hoping that KARATSEV has a good few years in him. So not too much Khachanov then, Flavio. As RUBLEV gets his second serve in, and KARATSEV unable to handle it and just hits the ball long with his forehand, letting RUBLEV go up 30 love right now. Khachanov definitely seems to have the least amount of personality out of all of them, to me. But maybe that's just because I don't know him as well. As RUBLEV gets his second serve in. KARATSEV defining what's going on in the point here, and he pushes a nice little push backhand down the line, and RUBLEV is unable to return it. And that's 30-15. Yeah, I feel like Khachanov has already hit his peak almost. As RUBLEV gets a let on this next serve. Yeah, I feel like Khachanov has hit his peak. He was quite good 2 years ago, and he was I feel like he was the first of the Russians to really break out of all these Russians, and then he's falling off the fastest. As he gets that first serve in, RUBLEV. Oh my goodness, what power! We talk about RUBLEV having the power of BWEH, and KARATSEV just unloaded a flat cross-court forehand into the corner of the court, and basically RUBLEV couldn't do anything, couldn't get to it in time. Alright, another first serve in from RUBLEV to start the rally. KARATSEV playing the angles right here. Oh my goodness, he goes for a very angular, very flat backhand, and he puts it right into the net. Unfortunate. The last couple of points he played were quite good, and he put that one into the net. He probably will be a little bit annoyed. He's not showing too much of it. RUBLEV lining up the next serve, and he hits it into the net. This is game point for RUBLEV. Alright, the serve is in. Oh, KARATSEV attacking forehand moves in to take the defensive shot from RUBLEV, but it goes long. And that brings up 40 all, I believe. I believe that brings up 40 all. No? Oh, it looks like maybe... Are they... I don't think they've changed the scoreboard. There we go. They've changed the scoreboard, yeah. Alright, so that's deuce. RUBLEV misses his first serve. Second serve coming in now. Straight to... And wow, another attacking backhand. Playing the angles there. Attacking backhand from KARATSEV. Pushing RUBLEV long. And unable to get to it well enough to prepare for the ball. And RUBLEV hits it long. And that's advantage KARATSEV. And this is the third break point of the match. Well, KARATSEV, no break points as of yet for RUBLEV. First serve in from RUBLEV here. Forehand to backhand cross court right now. RUBLEV unloads with a BWEH forehand down the middle of the court. Oh, KARATSEV blasts back. Oh, and KARATSEV, oh my goodness, takes the break. With some nice aggressive tennis. RUBLEV exploded with some power. Wow. RUBLEV exploded with some power, and KARATSEV just said, no, thank you, sir. I'm the one that has the real power here. And unloaded with a cross-court backhand, and RUBLEV couldn't even touch the ball as he stepped inside the baseline and just unloaded. Wow. So look at that. The first break, first blood for KARATSEV here. The lion. The man with the big calves. taking all the power, taking the power game away from Rublev, who you would think would be playing. You know, he loves to wind up his shots and get those power forehands going. Rublev, but KARATSEV taking it to him, and they're really the only one having opportunities on the other person's serve right now. You love Rublev's style? Yeah, see, I love Rublev's style as well, but like you're saying, he doesn't have... if smashing it... if smashing away at them doesn't work, he doesn't do much else. Which is why I feel like Medvedev is able to beat him so soundly all the time. Because Medvedev is able to play sort of a versatile game. More than just, you know, the baseline aggressive tennis. Oh, you rubbed my Rublev Sissy Pass video. Oh, thank you, Ioana. I appreciate it, guys. If you haven't seen my Rublev Sissy Pass video, guys, go and give it a watch. It's basically a meme video of Rublev saying "BWEH" and Sissy Pass saying "so much power, so much power." So make sure you guys give that a watch. It is a quite funny video, and I've got more coming and more on the way. So look out for that. All right, KARATSEV to serve. Unbelievable that I can't believe KARATSEV got the first break. I mean, I know he's had all the points, but holy moly! All right, great first serve from KARATSEV. Nice deep backhand from KARATSEV. Defensive slice from Rublev. KARATSEV just really stretching Rublev right here, and takes the first point. 15 love. Rublev looking like, yeah, Rublev just... You'd think that Rublev would be the one doing all the attacking, but KARATSEV is just not giving him a chance. He's stepping into the court. He's taking those aggressive shots, those aggressive flat shots, and taking that time away from Rublev, and with great first serves, just like that. KARATSEV basically aces KARATSEV basically aces Rublev, with Rublev unable to get the strings to the ball, and that's 30 love. Okay, fault there from KARATSEV. KARATSEV's really impressing me. He really is. Those calves, they are so big. They are really big. All right, second serve in. Rublev just he's looking a little bit bewildered now. Looking down, his body language isn't too good, as KARATSEV might win the first game to love here in the match. Unexpected. I seriously thought Rublev was gonna have the upper hand, but early on it looks like KARATSEV is getting the better of him. All right, another banger of a first serve coming in. Oh my goodness, that is a perfect, beautiful setup. Perfect first serve, straight at the body of Rublev. Rublev unable to do anything, unable to really put the ball anywhere, and KARATSEV just lined it up, locked it in, and smacked that flat backhand down the line, and he doesn't miss. He doesn't miss, and he goes up 4-2 in this first set, with now Rublev on serve. All right, Rublev gets that first serve in, and there we go. A 1-2 hit for Rublev there. And oh no, wait. No, Rublev hit it out. Rublev hit it out. I thought that was in. The camera angle didn't show well enough. And KARATSEV goes love 15 up. All right, another fault here from Rublev. Kitty cat, you might want to get out of here. All right, second serve in from Rublev. Rublev tries to move into the court. He gets a nice attacking forehand going on and takes that time away a little bit from KARATSEV, who then forces the ball into the net. Rublev lining up to serve. Big first serve, hits the line in the tee, and he goes 30-15 up. All right, another great first serve from Rublev right down the tee, and yeah. one of those points where you're cursed for having a good serve. The speed of the return. KARATSEV using Rublev's amazing first serve against him, pushing Rublev into the corner, and then KARATSEV just wrong footing Rublev as he tried to run back to the middle of the court, and easy point there for Rublev. Sorry, for KARATSEV. The Rublev KARATSEV thing is tripping me up quite a bit, I have to say. All right, second serve in. Oh my goodness. Rublev, massive error. Massive error. Massive unforced error from Rublev to bring up another break point. Thanks, Flavio. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. This is I think it's the fourth break point of the match for KARATSEV, as Rublev misses the first serve and angrily hits the ball away. Oh, he's not looking happy. Second serve here from Rublev. It's in. And oh my goodness. KARATSEV steps in on that slower second serve and punches the ball down the line. And Rublev is unable to get to it. And that's with KARATSEV up the double break. Going up 5-2 in the first set. Wow. Wow. KARATSEV proving that he is no slouch. I mean, it wasn't an amazing first serve, I have to say. Amazing second serve from Rublev. It wasn't anywhere. It was in the very middle of the court. It went right into the pocket of KARATSEV. KARATSEV has been playing the angles all set. And he just jumped up on that ball. Didn't really put too much power on it. Just angled it right. And Rublev is looking a little bit... yep. Yep. Rublev is having a bit of a tantrum. He punched his chair about 3 or 4 times just now. Mr. Adanion, can we get the light on? This whole light. The big light, and then close the blinds. Thanks. And now we're into the second break. KARATSEV looking very composed. There we go. Thank you for that. KARATSEV looking very composed. Guys, I mean, I thought Rublev was going to take it out, take this match, sorry, but it looks, I mean, KARATSEV is not letting Rublev really get into a rhythm or get into the game. There's not very many long points. KARATSEV is keeping the point short. He's going for attacking angles, which is taking the time away from Rublev, and Rublev is just not able, like, as fast as Rublev is, he's not able to get to these balls. And KARATSEV is just ending up in great positions, attacking positions to just knock these balls down the line. As KARATSEV now lines up to serve for the set. On the first one's a fault here. Guys, remember, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like on the stream. And to subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. I've got more videos coming, so stay tuned. More live casts coming as well. Maybe we'll do the final tomorrow as well. Oh my goodness. This has been the difference today. KARATSEV, a big fault on his first serve, gets a very, very good second serve that forces Rublev wide. Rublev is in a bad position, and KARATSEV just pushes the ball down the line, and there was nothing that Rublev could do. He couldn't make it back to the ball, and KARATSEV goes 15-love up. First serve, oh my goodness. First serve in, he pushes Rublev wide on the first serve. Rublev hits it back center court, and KARATSEV just moves across, and another backhand down the line. And Rublev doesn't even try to run for the ball. Doesn't even try to run for the ball. It's 30-love. Fault from KARATSEV here. How's the TV going? Are you watching it, Mr. Adanion? It's on and off right now. Yeah, Flavio, I've noticed that as well. He said the same thing about learning Sin. He's like, yeah, Sin is a good player, but they figured him out, and then I beat him. Curious to think that didn't happen with Team, though, with Dominic Team. As Rublev looking sort of inconsolable right now, like he's giving up the set. 3 set points, 40 love for KARATSEV. No games to love yet in this set. But it looks like the set game could be a game to love here. KARATSEV a big first serve in, and RUBLEV doesn't even try. KARATSEV just whacks it away from the middle of the court. Takes the first set 6-2. And the first game to love. Wow. KARATSEV. Wow. Yeah, I watched that game between him and TM, and I thought that he played well. He won the first set against TM, and I thought that he was going to be able to do it. As it looks like RUBLEV is either taking a bathroom break, he's heading off court after an only 34 minutes, losing the first set. Really? I mean, KARATSEV's serve is a few aces here and there. His first serve percentage is higher. No one's really come to the net at all. Only one net point won for KARATSEV. And yeah, total points won 31 to KARATSEV 19 for RUBLEV. First serve won, KARATSEV 100%. 100% of first serve points won for KARATSEV, while only 57% of RUBLEV. And like I said, that was it. That he was a bit shaky in his first service game, RUBLEV, KARATSEV, and then he just he was looking like he was a few points down. I think he was 30 love down, and all of a sudden his first serve was like, all right, I'm coming online, and he has not missed since then, and he has been dictating all the points. He has been aggressive, and RUBLEV has just had no answer. RUBLEV's not been able to do anything. RUBLEV angry. Wow. Yes, yeah. I don't think RUBLEV gives up. And it's just like Medvedev. Like Medvedev, I don't think Medvedev gives up either. Like famously in that final against Nadal, he was 2 sets to love down, and he came back in that. That was an amazing match. But holy moly, yeah, they do like to chuck tantrums though. In that final against Novak this year as well, Medvedev really did chuck a bit of a tantrum. RUBLEV chucking a bit of tantrum now as well. They do definitely love the smash rackets. If you've seen the interviews with RUBLEV and Medvedev, they used to say when their early matches when they were younger, lots of tantrums, everyone's screaming, smashing rackets, complaining, yelling at anyone that came by. These were the types. This was the type of behavior that they were showing, and it's still funny to think that they're they're having the same sort of reactions here in the tour. Now I know they're only 22, 23, both of them, but it is. I'm not wondering when it's going to be over, because most players, they don't look at McEnroe. Sometimes you just don't age out of those things. But sometimes that visible frustration, like I've never seen KARATSEV frustrated. He's very, very stoic as RUBLEV takes the first point of the second set. But yeah, he's very, very stoic. KARATSEV very, very reserved, as you know from his interviews. While Medvedev, Medvedev can be pretty reserved as well, but when he loses it, he really loses it, All right, weak second serve there for RUBLEV, and KARATSEV just explodes. Jumping, flat backhand cross court, back into RUBLEV's backhand, and RUBLEV is unable to get it back, and that's 15 all. Oh yeah, I would much rather have the tennis personalities than than just the complete like Bjorn Borgs out there. You can't have everyone be like KARATSEV, or Roger, like no emotion a lot of the time, This is probably one of the longest rallies of the match so far. And oh my goodness, KARATSEV unleashes a mighty, mighty backhand. He was in a defensive position, and he unleashed a mighty defensive backhand from beyond the baseline, cross court, with flat and powerful, deep. And RUBLEV was not able to do anything. And he popped that ball back up for KARATSEV to come running in and slam the volley forehand and win the point to go 15-30 up in this first game of the second set. All right, nice serve from Rublev there. Going to 30 all. But yeah, I mean, maybe with time they will mellow out. It's just funny. It's like the most... You wouldn't think that Rublev would be an angry guy when you see him off court. You could maybe see it a little bit in Medvedev. But Rublev seems like very, very happy sort of guy. To see him angry and chucking a bit of tantrums on the court is fun, but funny to see. Medium-sized rally there, and just a sort of a nothing mistake there. There was nothing really going on in that rally, and Karatsev gives up an easy forehand into the net to give the first game point of the second set to Rublev. Right, nice first serve from Rublev. That's what he needs. A fist pump from Rublev. A bit of look of relief on his face that he won that game, because Karatsev, I mean, he had some great shots in that game, and he probably could have taken it, but he did make a few little errors there at the end, and just pretty much gifted the game to Rublev. All right, both players taking a little bit of a food break here, grabbing some water. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if Rublev can keep his head and come back in this. Your TV stopped working. You might have to go play with it. See if he can come back from this one set deficit. And see how we go. All right, Karatsev lining up to serve. His first service game of the second set. Those calves ready to explode on the court once more. All right, and I mean, you know what I actually see that Karatsev does a lot more than I see other people do? Body serves. Body serves. Karatsev with another beautiful body serve. Still 100% of first serves won. With that first serve point given to him right there. It was a great body serve the previous, and then a clean ace. Rublev had no idea where the ball was going. He was in no man's land. He didn't even try to go for it. It wasn't even right on the tee or right down the middle of the court. And Rublev just nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. All right, 5 seconds left on the shot clock here for Karatsev. Another banging first serve, and Rublev can't stop the power, can't absorb that power to return the ball in court, and that brings up another 40-love game, possible another to love game for Karatsev here on his service game. Rublev probably not feeling good right now. Possibly two to love service games in a row. Still 100% point conversion on his first serve, Karatsev, as he misses that first serve. So here we go. We'll see if he loses this second serve. It's in court, it's in play, and Rublev, I mean, Rublev just, it seemed like he was a bit awkward. It seemed like he was a bit too close to his body. He just could not control that ball at all. And Karatsev goes 1-1 with Rublev in games in the second set. Another game to love. That's 2 games to love in a row for Karatsev. As Rublev lines up to serve. There we go. He has a fault. Sorry, Mrs. Adanion. I don't know why it's not working now. It was working before, wasn't it? All right, nice decent second serve. Attacking backhand from Karatsev. And a deep forehand from Rublev, I think, forces the error. Forces the error from Karatsev. The points, the camera angle there was a little bit weird. That's 15 love for Rublev. All right, there you go, Rublev. Nice first serve, right down the tee, the middle of the court, on the line, swinging away from Karatsev to go 30 love. Another banger of a first serve from Rublev. Oh, and Rublev He great first serve. He was in position to win the point. All he had to do was hit a nice aggressive attacking forehand, and he just he fumbled it. He hit it right into the tape of the net, and it bounced out by a long way. All right, Rublev missing that first serve there. Lining up the second serve now. Oh no, Rublev. The first two good points of the game done away by some Rublev mistakes here. The double fault and hitting the ball into the net when he had a winning court position and court advantage. As Harris is watching on actually from the stands, I believe. There you go, Rublev with another good first serve in. Then go 40-30 love up. Oh, sorry, 40-30 up. And looking like he can maybe serve this one out to get into 2-1 lead in this second set. He definitely needs it. And that first serve hits the net. He's got to get some more of these in. All right, sort of a nothing second serve. KARATSEV goes on the attack. And just like that, once KARATSEV goes on the attack, he tends to win the point. And he went on the attack right there, and now it's juice on Rublev's serve. Is this going to be... Are we possibly looking at the end of the streak? The Rublev's 500 ATP Tour tournament win streak. As a sort of a weak second serve there from Rublev. KARATSEV. Alright, looks... Oh, look, and there we go. No, we spoke too soon. KARATSEV hits a ball quite wide. And that's advantage for Rublev. Alright. Fault there from Rublev. Got to get started again. When his first serves are going in, he's definitely being able to get control of the points more. The second serves are a bit dicey. The second serve goes in, and KARATSEV just doesn't balance his weight well enough there, and he hits the ball way out. And it looks, and Rublev takes that game, that second service game, to go 2-1 up. The same amount of games that Rublev got in the first set. And we'll see if he can hold on to that. Rublev still looking a little bit under pressure. A little bit disappointed with himself. He has been in such great form. Especially in these ATP 500 tournaments. Maybe he's got into a bit of his own head. KARATSEV. I love KARATSEV's hands. He does something with his hands. Like he's guiding the ball almost with like a Vulcan from Star Trek. Like his left hand is very tense before he hits the ball with his forehands. Very interesting. Very interesting. Obviously not as crazy as technique as something like Medvedev. But yeah, he's definitely procured his own little idioms or his own little characterizations of his game that you can definitely see coming out. He definitely plays the game a lot flatter, KARATSEV. Like, probably a lot flatter than most people should on the tour. I feel like his backhand is barely non-existent for topspin. He pretty much is just aggressive. He pretty much goes for it. KARATSEV, I think a quality or an observation of his matches that the points aren't long. They're not very long at all. You'd think by today's standards, especially someone like Rublev, there's a lot, Medvedev's, Djokovic's, the points are long. Those points drag out. KARATSEV is not of that ilk. He wants the points to end quick. He wants them to end fast. And he does. He gets it done most of the time as he lines up to serve here. Nice first serve in again. Comes to the net. Beautiful play. Beautiful play from KARATSEV there. Rublev in no position to defend, and KARATSEV keeps that 100% point ratio, points won, ratio on his first serve right now. Just mental. That's just some mental stat. For about an hour into playing tennis. 50 minutes even into playing tennis. All right, another first serve in. Oh my goodness. What an amazing aggressive attacking forehand from KARATSEV. But he didn't put it away good enough. Rublev was able to get to it. Brought KARATSEV to the net. But Rublev was unable to capitalize on KARATSEV being at the net. And hits his return shot into the net, giving KARATSEV 30 love. Another first serve in for KARATSEV and another point. That first serve goes in. He slams a forehand right back into the same corner where Rublev came from. Rublev barely responds to it. And then the next follow-up forehand, Rublev is unable to control, and the ball goes flying out way beyond the baseline. As KARATSEV brings up 40 love. And he hits the ball into the net. First serve into the net this game. A good, very good, deep, fast second serve from KARATSEV. And Rublev wasn't far enough back. Wasn't ready for the speed and the heat on that second serve. And he just... He hits straight into the net. KARATSEV, 3 service games in a row to love. 3 service games in a row to love. He really is having a game right here. That's for sure. He really is having a game. Alright, first serve from Rublev goes in. It's a good one. It's a good one. And he's able to force KARATSEV wide. And KARATSEV's return forehand flies out cross court. Nowhere, not even close to being in court. Guys, are you guys definitely thinking that KARATSEV's going to take this? I just can't see Rublev getting back in it at the moment. Something drastically is going to have to change. KARATSEV's aggressive tennis is too good. And his serve is staying solid. As I say that, as Rublev does a nice second serve there to go 30 love up in this 5th game of the second set. I'm shocked. I thought Rublev's experience would carry him through this, but obviously KARATSEV is just a brick wall. And as he steps in on a second serve, oh, unlucky there. KARATSEV stepped in on a second serve of Rublev there and attacked with his backhand down the line. Rublev barely got it back, and it hits the net cord and drops onto KARATSEV's side of the net, going 40 love up for Rublev. Another first serve in, and there you go. Rublev's got to be happy with that. A first to love game for Rublev to go 3-2 up. And you know what? Rublev probably definitely needed that for his confidence. We're 17 minutes into the second set. KARATSEV has had 3 service games to love in a row. All of the playing has been on Rublev's side. And Rublev probably needed that boost of confidence, although he did get lucky with that net cord. He is looking off into a little bit of his own world right now, Rublev. Taking a few drinks. I'm going to take a drink myself. Guys, let me know in chat who you think is going to take it. Maybe Rublev needs that magic banana to win. We have a banana of myself, actually, by the way. We could get on stream. But it's been... exciting, entertaining match. Obviously, I would have thought a little bit more competitive. It feels like KARATSEV is dictating most, like pretty much all the points, especially on his first serve. He's still 100% points converted on his first serve, while Rublev has been struggling to even get 50% serve ratio on his first serve. Obviously, he's going to get more, and he's going to get more points. But he really feels like he's not been dictating many points. It's really just coming off of KARATSEV errors right here. Alright, as both players take up their positions, with KARATSEV to serve. Let's see if he can get his 4th service game to love. Both players sweating quite profusely. KARATSEV looking a little bit more. As those big calves line up to take the serve. Big first serve, but quite long. Quite long. See how the second serve goes. My little cat runs by. Georgie. Nice swooping second serve from KARATSEV. Goes very deep, and then he pushes a backhand, mid-rally backhand too deep there. And there you go. Love 15 for RUBLEV. So that extended run of 3 service games in a row to love from KARATSEV been broken here from an error. Simple rally error here from KARATSEV. KARATSEV lining up to serve. Ooh, probably his worst first serve yet. Quite almost halfway down the net. Let's see how he goes with the second serve. Now this could be the difference. Is this where the swing is going to happen? Alright. Decent second serve. Rallying cross court. Backhand to backhand. RUBLEV hits a BWEH forehand away. Another forehand from RUBLEV. Forehand from KARATSEV. And it was in. RUBLEV looking a bit surprised. KARATSEV was a bit surprised it was in too. Big attacking forehand. Deep forehand from KARATSEV. As RUBLEV, I mean, not much really to the point there. But KARATSEV just making, I guess, an uncharacteristic error for this set in the last 6 games. Yeah, the 21-shot rally. Neither player really attacking that hard. That's probably much more in the wheelhouse of RUBLEV to be in those longer rallies. KARATSEV has been keeping those rallies very, very short, but that one was sort of a bit of a lazy rally there, and he just ends up folding the point at the end of it, just hitting it into the net, as he has another bad first serve. Maybe fatigue coming in here for a little bit for KARATSEV. His first serve's a bit off. He's rallying longer and not ending the point shorter, as he gets a good second serve. He needed that. This is the thing I've noticed about KARATSEV. When he's in trouble, somehow he pulls out miraculous points like this on his second serve. Somehow he's able to do it. 15-30. As he lines up for his next serve. Alright, big first serve into the corner, and nothing RUBLEV can do. He pops it up very short, back into the court. RUBLEV moves forward, and a nice backhand down the line to put the point securely in his hands, and he goes 30-30, evening the points this game. Once again, RUBLEV looks like KARATSEV looks like he could be in trouble. Has a couple of good first serves, and it's all back. It's all back. It's all okay. It's all okay again. Lining up here. That first serve was long. KARATSEV still amazingly 100% point win ratio on when his first serves are in. Alright, second serve. It's in. KARATSEV. He had one aggressive, hard, flat shot. I mean, he's just taking so much time away from RUBLEV. And just like that, RUBLEV, who was love 30 up, you know, KARATSEV takes it all away from him. And these aren't RUBLEV mistakes either. This is KARATSEV taking the points actually away from RUBLEV, taking it out of his racket. All right, nice first serve. Yep, nice. It looked like it could have been long. A nice first serve from KARATSEV, and he takes the game. Just when you think he's in trouble, he pulls it back in from love 30 to go 4 straight points in a row to win the service game. Crazy. All right, RUBLEV to serve. All right, almost an ace there, right down the line there. RUBLEV went for, but a bit of a near miss. jumping backhand return from KARATSEV. KARATSEV, oh my goodness, he just steps up into the baseline, steps into the ball, and flatly smacks Rublev's shots right into the corner. The winner speed, 145 kilometers on the speed of KARATSEV's backhand winner there. Big first serve in from Rublev, but Rublev's way behind the baseline as KARATSEV attacked with his next two shots, leaves Rublev in no man's land and unable to get his footwork correct to hit the next shot, and he just puts it into the net. And KARATSEV goes up love 30. Here we go, all the pressure back on Rublev again. A big first serve from Rublev. He moves, steps into the court, and there you go. He hits a nice down the line winner from the middle of the court on his forehand side. And KARATSEV had no chance of getting to it. There you go, some nice aggressive tennis there. I mean, he was probably lucky. He did hit the line. Had another nice first serve in from Rublev. There you go. That's what he needs. He goes 30-30. The backhand defensive slice from KARATSEV, unable to deal with the power of Rublev's serve. And it goes right into the net. All right. Oh my God. Big first serve from Rublev. But KARATSEV punches back. Deep forehand return. And now we're into the rally. Both forehand to forehand cross court right here. Both very far deep behind the baseline. And KARATSEV just takes, those flat backhands with power on them, a bit of power on them, deep. And he brings up, I believe it's the first break point of the second set for KARATSEV at 30-40 in the second set. All right, first serve is in from Rublev. Rublev hits down the line. KARATSEV, both players behind the baseline, and okay. Rublev went for the angle. He pushed KARATSEV wide, and KARATSEV went for the forehand winner. He sort of wasn't really in any position to do that. The ball was bouncing and looping away from him, but he went for it anyway. I can respect it. I can respect that, and he just ends up sort of framing the ball quite far out. Rublev, he's still in it. He's still in it as we're at juice right here. Big first. Oh, no, it was a fault. Rublev lining up for the second serve now in his all tan Nike gear. Very, very short. Very too short. Bouncing too high. Right into the pocket of KARATSEV. KARATSEV jumps up. Attacking inside out backhand. And he goes down the line, straight back past Rublev, and Rublev can't do anything about it. And he brings up another break point, second break point of the second set. And there you go. Just like that, Rublev counters with a very strong first serve down into the corner of KARATSEV's backhand, and KARATSEV unable to return that powerful serve. All right, so back on juice. All right, another first serve in for Rublev, and KARATSEV just takes a swipe at it, and Rublev saving himself here with some good first serves late in this game to take the advantage at 3-3 in the second set. Crucial game here, very crucial game. All right, fault. Let's see how Rublev's second serve goes, because KARATSEV has been attacking the crap out of that second serve. There he goes again. Attacks it. Got Rublev on the defensive already. Rublev, a defensive back sliding slice. KARATSEV playing the angles, not really putting too much power on it, but KARATSEV's let Rublev back in the point, but KARATSEV says no. A defensive, very strong, very deep forehand, which pushes Rublev back, and then KARATSEV takes the opportunity to go, look, mate, you're way behind the baseline. I'm going to do a short, angular topspin forehand that barely makes it past the net, and it brings Rublev very, very wide, and Rublev is unable to get into a good enough position to hit it over the net, and Rublev misses the shot, hits it into the net, and we're back to juice. All right, big first serve for Rublev in. Good defensive. Oh, wow. Just like that. Great defensive shot from the big first serve from Rublev. And KARATSEV, Rublev just tries to get the ball, gets behind Rublev. Rublev tried to slice it, and he ends up just getting it nowhere. Goes halfway down the net. There you go, though. The big serve pays off this time. And KARATSEV's third break point of this game and of this set goes wanting as Rublev's first serve gets him out of it once again. All right, here comes Rublev. The first serve, it was very deep and very wide, but he misses it. Misses the line. Second serve coming up. KARATSEV steps in and attacks. Flat with the backhand, gets on top of it. Backhand to backhand right now. A big forehand. Inside out forehand for KARATSEV down the line. And, I mean, Rublev couldn't do anything. They're just both in the middle of the court. And KARATSEV lines it up. And he just fired. Fired away. And Rublev didn't have a chance. As KARATSEV brings up his fourth break point of this game. As Rublev's first serve goes very, very wide. And it was a very, very weak second serve. Very conservative. KARATSEV attacks. He's got Rublev on the defensive. He moves into the court. And KARATSEV just... It was a good defensive slice from Rublev. It bounced low. It bounced very low. And KARATSEV was unable to get underneath it and to get it back over the net. And we're back at Juice. Juice number 5 for this game. Very, very important game. Who wins this? As Rublev misses his first serve again. All right, another conservative second serve, but KARATSEV messes it up. I don't think he was expecting it to go there. It did bounce a little high behind the net, and KARATSEV just unable to get around that second serve and hits it way out. Okay, big first serve in from Rublev. Good. Oh, there you go. And that game's over. Rublev holds. After that long service game, Rublev is able to hold after 4 break points. I'm pretty sure he's happy to get that one off his back. That's for sure. To go at 4-3 in the second set. Holy moly, what a game that was. That was a game. Guys, what are your predictions? You think Rublev can come back? Remember, if you are enjoying the stream, if you are enjoying the commentary, the cast, make sure to leave a like. Helps me out. And make sure, and even to subscribe. I do make meme videos, tennis videos. I'm planning to make more serious tennis videos, historical tennis videos as well. I just have not got around to them yet. But I'm planning them. There should be a new meme video on the channel, maybe over the weekend. So make sure if you're interested in that. I have made a meme Rublev Tsitsipas video. You should go check it out. It's a techno remix of Rublev and Tsitsipas's So Much Power game that they played in Rotterdam about a week and a half ago. Go check that one out. It's about 2,000 views right now. It's doing pretty good. So I definitely appreciate that if you guys gave that a look too. But both players looking very sweaty. KARATSEV rehydrating right now as we're going to head into the second half of this second set. We'll see if KARATSEV can lose a point on his first serve yet, because he still hasn't lost a point yet. But yeah, all right, KARATSEV's lining up to serve now. See how we will go. All right. And KARATSEV with a big first serve, and Rublev unable to do anything. And there you go. the points stay with KARATSEV. Still 100% on that first serve. All right, KARATSEV. Where are you going to put it, mate? Down the line? Down the tee. And just too good. Too powerful. The placement too good. And that's 30 love for KARATSEV here. I'm going to be interested to see if this actually does go to a tie break. At this rate, it could. Very well could. How Rublev's mental is going to be. As KARATSEV goes for a very angular first serve and misses by quite a way. All right, swooping second serve. KARATSEV's second serve is something else, I tell you. And he goes 40 love up. Another possible game to love from KARATSEV here. Yeah, that's right, Konstantin. You're exactly right. His first serve is really solid. He's not lost 1 point on his first serve all match so far. And yeah, his shots are very deep, very flat. It's taking a lot of time away from Rublev. Rublev's not able to get into position to wind up those big forehands as he does as KARATSEV hits a double fault. But yeah, KARATSEV's game just seems to be putting Rublev off his game. Rublev doesn't seem in any sort of rhythm. There's no long rallies. The points are relatively short. And KARATSEV is dictating mostly all the points. He's attacking Rublev's second serve. I'm not seeing much attacking, if any, from Rublev on KARATSEV's second serves. You know. All right, second serve here. Down the tee for KARATSEV. Okay, just rallying here, and KARATSEV goes for an aggressive forehand. He wasn't really in a position to do it in the middle of the court, and he hits it way out to go 40-30. You think top 20 at the end of the season? If he's continuing to play like this, I mean, like Rublev's top 10. If he is possibly dismantling and defeating, like he defeated Sinner, who's top 20. He said he figured him out in one set. He figured him out, and if he's possibly defeating and dismantling Rublev here. Strong first serve there to take the game. Rublev just looks like, you know what? What do I have to do to get a point against this man? I mean, Rublev's not even had one break point, I believe, this entire match against KARATSEV, as he equals it up at 4-4. He hasn't had one break point, but if he can keep up this level of play, and he's defeating top 20 opponents, top 10 opponents. Like Rublev, top 20 opponents like Sinner. He's defeated Felix, you know, as well. Then I don't see him. Yeah, there's no reason why he shouldn't be in the top 20. He's already number 42. He's already number 42. There's no. I mean, if he wins this, he's making a final. That's big stuff here. All right, Rublev on serve, second serve, and teeing. KARATSEV just lined up a big backhand here and whacked it right into the net. He's had quite a lot of success actually, KARATSEV, with hitting those cross-court powerful flat backhands, but that one just right into the net. He did beat. Did he beat an Italian earlier in this tournament as well, Konstantin? I can't remember. There was a guy, another young Italian in this tournament, correct? As all right, at this point, stretching both players all across the net as KARATSEV comes in. Oh my goodness. Like, what an greatly constructed point there from KARATSEV. He was on the defense. He was able to keep, he was able to then counterpunch with his defensive shot to bring Rublev into the net and then gain control of the point by then bringing him even closer to the net and then just getting the easy volley cross-court right past Rublev. His odds not on 42. It's 38 right now. Oh, really? Because they just, the ATP even said that his number was 42 right now. So I was like, okay, 42. And look at that. Rublev not knowing what to do mid-rally. He hits the ball. He hits the ball. I can't see Rublev winning. I can't see Rublev winning this. KARATSEV just... Rublev's not doing anything with his point construction. 21 winners of KARATSEV to 11 of Rublev. And KARATSEV is just free-firing. As I say that, Rublev hits a nice ace to keep him in the game here, his own service game. But yeah, KARATSEV is just free-firing from the back of the court a lot of times. And that's how he's able to get a lot of these winners. He's wrong-footing Rublev a lot. And the deep, flat, powerful shots from KARATSEV are just... They've got Rublev on the back foot constantly. And while he was on the back foot there, he was on the back foot because that shot from KARATSEV was way, way out. As Rublev goes 40. Why would you do that, Mrs. Adanion? Yeah, of course, that's the way it is. He has to close the set 6-4. I would think so. He's had a lot of break points. He's had about, what, 4 break points, I think? No, 5 or 5. I think he had 6 break points this game. Oh my goodness, what a shot from KARATSEV. KARATSEV just drew Rublev over to one side and then forehands it down the line. No fear. Right into the corner. Rublev just can't keep up. Can't keep up. 145 kilometer winner speed there as we head into deuce yet again. Remember the previous service game from Rublev had 5 deuces.
Oh, really?
Yeah. KARATSEV on the aggressing, pushing Rublev around the court, and he didn't even use a lot of power there for that shot, and he just pushes his forehand. It's a slight change of angle in his racket, slight change of the footwork, and he just pushes the ball inside out down the line, and Rublev way beyond the baseline is unable to get it. There wasn't even a lot of power on that ball from KARATSEV. It's just expert placement. Need a break of the BWEH? Where? All right, another break point. First break point of this game for KARATSEV. I think it's the 5th or the 6th for this set. I can't exactly remember. As Rublev hits the first. Rublev. Oh man, almost double faults. Almost double faults. It hits the net cord and barely makes it in. All right. KARATSEV came in. The second serve was there for the taking. KARATSEV came in aggressively as he has been doing the entire match to hit that attacking, jumping backhand back cross court. Look at that. Forced errors from Rublev, 35 to KARATSEV's 20. Just mental. All right, a big first serve from Rublev to keep him alive there. I tell ya. And to go advantage up in this game. To go 5-4 up. I mean, let's be honest. KARATSEV's had a lot of chances this set. He probably should have the breakup already. As Rublev takes a very close game again. To go 5-4 up in the second, keeping himself in it. KARATSEV would have loved to have converted on any one of the break points he's had so far. He's had a number of them this set, but hasn't been able to convert. Yeah, it can be a dangerous tiebreak. I think he's had 5 or 6. He had 1 that game, and he had at least 4. So I'm going to say he's had 5 break points this set. So I could be wrong. As Rublev takes a bite out of the banana, and I take some bite of the ham. Yeah, yum yum. Konstantin, where are you from, mate? Konstantin Karlovev? Karlovev?
Greece?
Greece? You would say Greece? He's got... I mean, he's got...
That's the K.
That's true. He's got... Yeah, Greeks have the K, but he's got Ev in the name. So if... Normally I would say it was more of a Cyrillic. I mean, I guess, what's his name? Because Greek sort of... Anyway, doesn't matter. He's from the homeland of KARATSEV. No, he's Russian. See?
Which homeland?
Oh, that's right. Yes, because KARATSEV is from Israel as well, I believe. Konstantin is a Greek name. Yeah. And if you go back then, Constantine is a Roman name, right? Because Constantine was one of the first Constantine was the Roman.
What about Constantinople?
That's all. That's where Constantine comes from.
Not Turkish?
No. Yeah, but that was Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
You're smart.
But then, I'm thinking of Constantine, the Roman emperor. You know. All right, Karatsev to serve to stay in the second set. Here we go. He's two sets in, and he's won 100% on his first serve, Mr. Adanion.
I saw that.
That's mental. All right, Karatsev second serve in. Backhand. Oh, backhand to backhand. This game from behind the baseline, and Karatsev just nets the ball. The Ossetian Republic, which is situated in Russia. I've never heard of the Ossetian Republic. Oh, can I have some of that food? That's a big piece of cheese.
It's gonna be interesting now because he's never had the pressure of the score before. Has he?
Karatsev misses that big first serve there. I'd love to see Karatsev make the final. All right. Oh my goodness. It was a nothing second serve from Karatsev, but Rublev hits the ball right back into the backhand of Karatsev, who has no fear and just smashes a winner down the line. Can I have the buttered cheese too? I'm getting hungry too. So this food is good. All right, 15-15. Your name is Greek, but you hate Tsitsipas and his style of
I
game?
don't think you have to click.
No, I don't have to click OK. It changes. All right, double fault from Karatsev.
Oh no.
Remember,
The pressure is on.
Rublev has not faced one, and Rublev has not had one break point all match.
I know.
So, yeah, it's interesting seeing ASLAN under pressure. Yeah. But maybe he's not under pressure because he knows Rublev's game. Rublev looks very under pressure. Rublev's look very under pressure. Let's see the fault. Is he going to double fault it? A massive double fault, like you said, Constantine. I'm a little bit behind you, a little bit in front of me. Here we go. The first break points of the match. Pork or chicken? For what? What is it, ham? We'll just do pork. Because we had chicken. That was chicken before we were eating, right?
No, we had turkey.
We had turkey. Okay, well, whatever you want, Mrs. Danny. 2 set points for Rublev, and his first breaks of the match. Break points of the match happen to be set points. As ASLAN gets a nice first serve in.
You go, Andrew.
He gets a nice first serve in, and...
Wow.
And wow, okay, wow.
Yeah, you go, boo. Do it.
Bleh.
Bleh.
Wow, and there you go. Wow, ASLAN loses his first point on his first serve in, on his first break point. And Rublev, and it happens to be a set point, and it keeps Rublev in the match.
Oh no.
Wow. Rublev had no business, in the set at all, I feel like. Karatsev was dictating everything. As you can see, it was all on Karatsev's racket. All the unforced errors is set on Karatsev's racket. Set 2 was 48 minutes. Wow. 12 winners of Karatsev to Rublev's 8. Can you watch live on the video on stream? No, I can't, Constantine. No, I'm not allowed. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. Look at that. 92% of first serves won, Karatsev. That 1 point he lost right at the end. But yeah, Rublev, he did increase his first serve percentage from the first set was 40% first serves in to Karatsev's 70 or 80. So he increased that first serve percentage, and he was able to hold, stick it out until Karatsev made a mistake, and a crucial mistake there. Like you said, the nerves and the pressure. He'd not faced the pressure of the entire match. He'd been ahead of the entire match. He was dictating the match. He faced a bit of pressure in that final service game. He was winning. He literally won 3 service games to love early on in the second set. KARATSEV, he was coasting. He had all the chances on the Rublev serve. He had about 6 break points. And the 1 break point that Rublev gets comes off the back of 2 double faults. And then ASLAN missing and not winning the point, his first point off his first serve the entire match. I mean, it's just like, that's just nerves. That's just nerves right there. He was 100% in control of the match, and that's just straight up nerves and pressure, because he's been playing wonderfully all match. He double faults twice, and then he finally doesn't win a point in 2 whole sets in an hour and 20 minutes on his second serve, on his first serve, as Rublev hits off at the first serve of the second set. Now you got to think Rublev's in with a chance now. I didn't think he had much of a chance in that second set. It looked like it was going all KARATSEV's way. But Rublev, you got to give him a good chance here. 2 unforced errors from KARATSEV.
Oh no, he's
all of a sudden
down.
He's breaking. Look, he's got some negative body language. He's talking to himself a little bit. Whew.
Well, he knows he missed a big opportunity.
He did, yeah. He missed all those break points. A bunch of them were on his racket. He missed a few. Big first serve there from Rublev, and he goes 40 love up in the third set. Easy service game. Oh, none of this was for me? Oh, Mrs. Adanion eating a bunch of food in front of me. No, that's okay. You eat it. Teasing me with food as I've been here commentating for 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
2 hours now. Oh, KARATSEV. He's been attacking those Rublev second serves, and he goes for the attack again there. Misses it completely. Completely different ball game now. Completely different ball game. Rublev. Rublev is back in it as I get my own sustenance here. To survive this cuff.
Did you see Biden falling, tripping?
He fell over? No, I did not.
He was getting on a plane and the stairs. He just completely tripped.
He just fell up the stairs, did he?
Yes.
All right. Well, I did pick Rublev to win. I just thought and you know what? You know what I said? Did you remember that's what I said? That's what I said at the start. I said, if Rublev wins, I picked Rublev to win because of his experience in higher pressure matches and higher tense moments as KARATSEV begins to serve. And that pressure, as you can see, KARATSEV's not as used to it, and he made a mistake. A crucial mistake. KARATSEV rockets a backhand down the middle of the court. And he tries to go for another backhand down the line, but hits it into the net. Rublev has all the momentum right now. Okay. We'll wrap it in put some cheese in it. Yeah, see, I would love for Rublev to break the record of Federer as well. I would love that. I think that would be a great record to have. George, can you get away from there, George? George the cat, get away from my food. Oh, was that out? KARATSEV? KARATSEV is just swinging and missing now. He's missing by this much. Missing by this much, but he was hitting those before. He was hitting all of those before. And now he's missing them.
Now is when Rublev cracked.
Yeah, no, that's right. KARATSEV has been cracked. And KARATSEV is continuing. He's lost his confidence. He's missing these on-the-line shots. He's been hitting all the match as Rublev kicks a ball away. And as KARATSEV gets one back.
Careful, it's gonna fall.
So, yeah. As my wife has prepared a little meat snack for me. Yeah, KARATSEV is demoralized. His confidence is low. His technique is probably suffering from that. And he's missing those shots that he was making. There you go. A good second serve from KARATSEV there to keep him into in this game here. He needs to get on the board, KARATSEV. If he gets broken here again, double broken, I mean, you'd have to think that RUBLEV would run away with it there.
Might be a very short third set.
Could be. All right, good serve from KARATSEV, very wide, pushing RUBLEV. Well, he pushed RUBLEV so far that RUBLEV didn't even get a racket to the ball. KARATSEV lining up this first serve, and it's in. He goes for the aggressive forehand. There you go. Good positive play there for KARATSEV to end that first game. He needed those last 2 points. He was looking possibly out of it. And those last 2 good first serves there, a good aggressive forehand, forcing RUBLEV across the court, moving into the net, and finishing up with the backhand volley to take his first service game. Yeah, KARATSEV has proven that he has a better understanding and has had, of RUBLEV's game and how to stop RUBLEV from playing his game, while RUBLEV has not done anything really other than sit back and watch KARATSEV dictate points. Again, seconds, it's been happening all game. Weak second serve from RUBLEV, and ASLAN pounces on it like the lion he is. The jumping, he's been doing it all day. The jumping down the line backhand, powerful backhand, forces RUBLEV into a defensive shot. He comes to the net and finishes it with a quick volley, and he's love 15 up. Good positive play from KARATSEV. He needed that. Another coming in, jumping backhand. Look at that forehand, forcing RUBLEV back, and RUBLEV can't do anything. Yeah. He does not have the court position. He does not have. He's not counter-punching at all.
We may have spoken a bit too soon.
KARATSEV was looking a bit demoralized there. Those for like 2 games there. 3 games.
Even the last one.
Yeah, and all of a sudden he's exploded back on. This guy is a mental rock. You punch him and hit him all you want, and he takes it in his stride. Another bad. Look, another bad. Look at this. Nope, no good from RUBLEV. He's lost every point on his second serve. He keeps putting in those weak second serves, and KARATSEV is attacking, getting the upper hand in the rally, and then just dictating and winning the point.
Oh no!
And RUBLEV goes for too much on his first serve with these 3 break points. The first break points. Oh my goodness!
Oh, too much.
Oh my goodness!
Too good.
Oh.
Unlucky
from KARATSEV there. He did everything right. RUBLEV needs to think of something because KARATSEV is just exploiting his second serve like crazy. And it's always backhand side. KARATSEV is stepping up with his backhand, stepping in to the baseline, and attacking. There we go. He attacks the first serve there. RUBLEV's got nowhere to go, and KARATSEV he had the whole court open to him. KARATSEV, and he goes to push RUBLEV wide, and he fails. All right, KARATSEV, don't screw up all these 3 break points. This is exactly what you did in the second set. You screwed up all your break points. Don't do it again. All right, first serve missed from RUBLEV. Let's see what can happen here. Oh, another weak serve. KARATSEV steps in. Oh, KARATSEV, you break my heart. He's showing some visible negative anger right here. KARATSEV, after squandering 3 break points all off his own racket. RUBLEV didn't win any of the points. KARATSEV just missed every single shot. Fault here at deuce. Coming in with the second serve from Rublev. It looked like it was out to me, but they called it in. KARATSEV pushing Rublev around. Rublev way beyond the baseline. And a nice, strong inside-out forehand down the line by KARATSEV forces Rublev on the defensive and to miss his next shot. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, what's going on? Oh, we're reviewing. He's reviewing. He's reviewing his shot, Rublev, but it is out. It is indeed out. And KARATSEV goes up for his 4th break point of this game and of this set right here. He needs this. Rublev first serve in, and KARATSEV smacks a ball out into the stands out of frustration for missing. I mean, he missed all the break points in the second set, and he's missed another 4 here in the beginning of the third set. This is some Roger Federer-like stuff. First serve in from Rublev. Rublev pushing KARATSEV around. KARATSEV trying to get back in the point. Both way behind the baseline now. KARATSEV taking the initiative and starting to aggress. And he just wrong foots Rublev. Rublev is just not attacking enough. Rublev had the court position. He had KARATSEV on the defensive. He didn't do anything with it. And as soon as you're giving KARATSEV a moment, KARATSEV will aggress his way back into the point just the way he did. And then he gets you with a nice flat cross-court backhand to win the point. Break point number 5 for KARATSEV here. Now, there we go. Rublev misses it. Let's see. He misses the first serve. Let's see. KARATSEV is waiting for it. He's like, all right, I'm going to smash this second serve with my jumping backhand. And Rublev with an amazing serve. It was very wide. I don't know. It was KARATSEV is challenging the point to see if it was in. I'm not sure where it was. And Rublev gets an amazing cross-court forehand on the line.
So lucky.
To save the 5th match point. Sorry, the 5th break point. You could almost say it would be the match point. But the 5th break point of this set alone. 14 break points total for KARATSEV this match. As Rublev misses the first serve again. Oh, very weak looping second serve. KARATSEV swoops in like the lion he is. And unbelievable, KARATSEV goes to the net to put the ball away. And Rublev's forehand hits the top of the net cord and bounces right over the pouncing lion who was at the net to finish the point. And Rublev, gets the advantage. Wow, how lucky can you get, Rublev, as he gets his first serve in? And wow, KARATSEV, big defensive forehand, very deep into the court, and Rublev is just unable to get to it.
It might be the decisive game.
Oh, yeah, it could be, for sure. Could be, for sure. Yeah.
From my experience.
From my wife's experience, it could be the decisive game. It could be this is, I mean, all of these games have been on KARATSEV's.
That's what I've encountered in my...
Who is this woman? Was that a KARATSEV woman?
I don't know.
All right, what a counterpunch from KARATSEV. Right there. A great first serve from Rublev, and KARATSEV just says, no thank you, sir. This is a down-the-line winner. I'm using your pace against you. I'm just going to push it back right past you, and your small calves and my giant calves are going to prove that calves at the end of the day win. All right, 6th break point for KARATSEV.
Oh.
Oh, big fault there from Rublev. Big fault. The pressure's on. What's he gonna do? I'm feeling a second. I felt it. I said it. I'm feeling the double fault as he said it. And finally, after 6 break points, KARATSEV breaks through and breaks Rublev in the third set, doing what he couldn't do in the second set and capitalizing on many of those break points. KARATSEV finally did it. Really, it was Rublev's error at the end of the day that forced him to miss. Rublev's error right there. There's no one else. No, there's no one else. This is, look, different game. A different game. Yeah,
okay.
different game. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah. Wow. Mental game.
Just a bit disappointed.
Mental game here.
I'm a bit disappointed.
With Rublev?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm disappointed. I feel like Rublev has not played in this match at all. I feel like he's done not much. He really has just had KARATSEV dictate everything to him. And, you know, the game's been on, the match has been on KARATSEV's racket. KARATSEV is making all the errors. He's making all the winners. And Rublev is just trying to hang on. Really, the thing is, KARATSEV's game is very short points, punchy, short, decisive, points, moving into the net to finish them off. And Rublev is just constantly sitting behind the baseline, and hoping, praying, I guess, really, that that KARATSEV swings and misses. All right, moving in here. Here we go.
Oh, he changed the shirt.
He did change his shirt. It was a sweaty shirt. Yeah. As KARATSEV hits a fault. All right. Decent return in that second serve from Rublev. KARATSEV forces him wide into a defensive slice, and KARATSEV takes the first point. 15-love.
Good for him.
For KARATSEV?
Yes.
I mean, he's played well. He's played aggressively. He obviously is not letting Rublev play his game at all. I really feel like Rublev has barely been in the match. KARATSEV's first serve has been on point. Rublev's first serve has saved him a few times, but just KARATSEV has just been really in control and really should have put away. Really should have won the second set. As you can see right there, I believe it was Rublev's return game. Goes straight back. He just hits it straight back to KARATSEV, and KARATSEV just goes, okay, I'm going to shift my feet a little bit to the left. I'm going to go inside out backhand down the line, and the point's done. Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah, I know.
30-love. All right, another first serve in from KARATSEV, and Rublev can't handle the speed, and that's 40-love. We're back to the games to love here. Service games to love with KARATSEV. He did go on a streak of 3 service games to love in the second set, which really led me to believe that he should have had the second. He had all those break point chances, about 6 break point chances in the second set. And now he's had 6 this set as well. Another big nice first serve, stretching Rublev wide. Rublev's doing good to counterattack though, and he's moving in to the court. But KARATSEV says no. KARATSEV says no.
Not today.
You think you can move into the court? No thanks. I am just going to backhand this ball right back down the line. If you're going to hit the ball at me, I'm going to hit it right past you. And there he goes. Went right past Rublev for another fresh winner. As Rublev nets his first serve to stay in the match, or to stay in this game. I'll stay in this match. Oh my goodness, a big looping first serve, and KARATSEV just goes, hey, I can put a great angle on this because of how high the ball is bouncing. I'm just going to angle it right away from you, and Rublev can't get to the ball in time. Goes love 15 up. Okay, Rublev responds with a big first serve. There we go.
For once?
For once, that's right. 15 all.
So what's his record? And he can beat Roger? How many does Roger have?
28. Rublev's at 22. All right, longer rally here, a bit slower rally. Rublev's actually dictating the point. He's up on the baseline. KARATSEV is way behind it, And Rublev just forces him wide, and KARATSEV makes an error. Misses a pretty standard, I guess, on the run slice for Rublev to go 30-15 up. All right, good first serve from Rublev there. Good, nice work. He moves into the net. Did not much of that from Rublev at all. First serves, 2-point shots, 3-point shot, 3-shot points, as Rublev gets 2 game points to go 40-15 to go 2-3. Oh, Rublev misses. He instead of going for a normal topspin forehand, he goes for the slice forehand approach shot into the corner, the back left corner, and goes slightly wide. And there you go. Another good first serve. Looking a bit dicey there for a second, but Rublev closes that game out to go 2-3 and stay in this third and final decisive set against his compatriot ASLAN KARATSEV.
And doubles partner.
And his compatriot and his doubles partner, ASLAN the Lion, the man of giant calves, and he's trying to stay in it. Rublev not looking too stressed out on the bench here, just consuming some water. But he's got a lot of work to do. He's a breakdown, Rublev. And KARATSEV has been a gun on serve this entire match. His first serve has been on fire. He's maybe lost 1 or 2 points this entire match on his first serve, KARATSEV. So he's been practically unplayable in that sense. Like I said, Rublev has not really been allowed to play his game at all. I feel like Rublev has been stifled quite a lot. It's just the calves. The calves are too menacingly... You look at those calves and you quake in your boots. You start quaking in your boots with those calves. Look at that moon. Look at that giant moon. Big, giant moon. We're seeing the craters of the moon with the cameras here from Dubai. The Dubai duty-free men's ATP 500 championship here.
Yes.
KARATSEV, I would predict... I mean, I thought Rublev was going to win from predictions before the match. I did not expect KARATSEV to just dismantle his game so much.
I was hoping he would win. I don't like Roger, so I want that.
You want the record, Roger's record broken? Of course, yeah.
Another one.
Another one broken. All right, KARATSEV lines up the first serve, misses. He goes for the wide angled first serve, misses it. Second serve coming in. And it's in. All right, rallying from the back of the net, staying basically mid-court. ASLAN goes for ASLAN pushes it too much. Loses first point of the game, of his service game. Now, Rublev has to stay... He has to stay on it, Rublev, here. He's got to break back if he wants a chance in this match. KARATSEV's serve has been really good, so Rublev, I would look for him to play some attacking tennis, but I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing KARATSEV dictate and KARATSEV really make all the mistakes, giving Rublev points. So Rublev needs to really do something here. The second serve from KARATSEV. KARATSEV rifles the cross-court backhand 2 in a row, lines up the forehand, cross-court, and then beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from KARATSEV. Rublev doing nothing. He's literally letting KARATSEV just smash away these flat cross-court backhands 2 in a row, then an inside-out forehand cross-court as well. And then he pushed Rublev so far that the follow-up shot was just an easy down-the-line forehand for KARATSEV. All right, KARATSEV first serve in. Rublev's on the back foot already, and oh my goodness, KARATSEV steps up and fires a missile down the line. And Rublev has no chance. Watch this, Mr. Adanion. Look at this. Stretches him wide, and KARATSEV is like, say goodnight. Just...
I mean, he's doing some crazy shots.
He's playing well. He's been playing like this the whole match. As we won the first set 6-2. He had all those breakpoint chances in the second set. But he just kept making errors. Couldn't convert. But it looks like he might have got his mojo back for this third set. All right, KARATSEV with a second serve in. KARATSEV, oh my goodness. KARATSEV, Rublev just hits a, perfectly timed shot right to KARATSEV's. Like, it was slow. There was no pace on it. You see that? You see why he smashed that? There was no pace on it. It came right to KARATSEV's zone. And KARATSEV was like, thank you very much. I am going to inside out forehand then just down the line. And you can't do anything about it to get 2 game points. To go 4-2 up in this final set against his friend, his countryman, Rublev. Second serve in, and KARATSEV rushes the backhand and hits the ball into the net. Right there. KARATSEV, no need to rush. He's pretty much got dictating every single point. I mean, how could you not with those calves? I mean, are those calves shaved? They look shaved to me, don't they? They shaved to you, Mr. Adanion? I believe they're shaved.
No, boy.
Maybe when we just can't tell.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he's dictating like this, he should win KARATSEV. I don't think Rublev deserves to win this match. He did hold on well, but KARATSEV has really been the aggressor and been making all the plays. Second serve in from KARATSEV. Both boys smacking away from the back of the court, way behind the baseline, both of them. And KARATSEV just goes for too much. He comes over the ball a little bit too much, gets too much angle on it. And he hits the ball out to bring up juice after having 2 game points. Let's see what he can do with this first serve, which has been his main weapon for today. Hits it into the net. All right, Aslan. What's the second serve got? Or Rublev, what are you going to do? Are you going to attack his second serve? His second serve's been pretty good. Look at that. So deep. You can't do anything with that. As Aslan steps up, rockets the cross-court backhand, and says, sorry, Rublev. I didn't mean to make those mistakes before. It was just had a bit of a lull. And I'm going to smack this backhand cross-court right into you, and you're not going to be able to hit it back. And Rublev hits it right back into the net.
Sometimes you need to make them think they're gonna get back into the game.
you build their spirit up just to smash it back down again. That's right, Mr. Adanion.
Just crush them, eh?
That's right. All right, Aslan with his... he doesn't go for a big, strong first serve. He mixes it up. He goes for a top spin first serve. And Rublev, out of position, not ready for it. And Aslan takes advantage of Rublev's weak return and just straight backhand down the line. And Rublev doesn't even get a racket to it. Crazy. He mixed it up. He's been going for the hard first serves ever. He's like, you know what? I'm going to do a second serve. Rublev wasn't ready. And Rublev...
Still not ready.
Still not ready. Quick serve. Quick second serve. Quick first serve in. And he just ends up netting the ball. 3 shots in the rally. All right, both boys way behind the baseline here. KARATSEV steps into his backhand cross court. This has been his weapon all match. Steps in. Oh! Wow. I think it was out beforehand. I think KARATSEV's approach shot was out.
Oh, really?
Yep. But
still a good shot.
Even if so, I think they're challenging it.
Who's challenging it?
KARATSEV is challenging it. So KARATSEV, it was out. Yeah. So KARATSEV's attacking approach shot was out. Rublev did a nice cross-court passing shot, which he hasn't done all match. Anytime that KARATSEV has come to the net. And there you go. A good serve from Rublev to go 30-15 up. But yeah, it's a nice was a sign of life there from Rublev with that passing shot. He's done nothing like that all match. Nothing.
So what are the chances of Rublev coming back?
Well, as he just had the point on his racket there, and he just hit it right into the net. He had a great first serve. He pushed KARATSEV wide. He was continuing to construct the point, and he hit the ball into the net in about 3-4 shots into the rally. 3 shots into the rally.
No chance.
Well, I mean, if he's playing like that, no, he's not going to break KARATSEV. He might not even hold this serve at this rate.
Not, no.
You know, so if he doesn't get this first serve in, which he doesn't. KARATSEV has been so aggressive on the Rublev second serve that you're likely to see KARATSEV come in, attack, and possibly bring up another break point. I'm having and there you go. He did it. I'm having massive deja vu right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, massive deja vu right now. As KARATSEV did try to attack that point, that second serve of Rublev, as he has done the entire match. But I guess Rublev put a bit more spin on it this time, and it went flying out for KARATSEV. All right, first serve in, and KARATSEV just a great return right at the feet of Rublev, and Rublev unable to prepare himself for the ball, incoming ball, and just hits the ball way out. Rublev looking a little bit worried on his face, I gotta say. As he hits another fault, here we go. KARATSEV is going to look to attack the second serve once again. Rublev, what are you going to do? It was a net. KARATSEV, you watch KARATSEV, Mrs. Adanion. He's coming in. He's like two-stepping in.
Oh,
Watch him. Ready? Any steps, bam. Puts that shot away. They get a control of the point. And wrest that away from Rublev. And Rublev just making an error mid-rally. He was still in that. He was still in that rally. KARATSEV was doing all the pushing. All the aggressing. But Rublev was still in the point. He should not have been making errors like that on a rally point. His defense has been not that good today. He's not been able to stay in the points and extend them longer, which is more of Rublev's game. And KARATSEV comes up with, I think, his 7th break point of this set. And wow. Wow. And he converts. He converts. Rublev angrily grabs the ball and punts it into the stands as KARATSEV goes 5-2 up.
And serving.
And will serve for the match next. As, Rublev got his first serve in, and KARATSEV just was like, so what? I'm going to smash it right back at your feet. No time for Rublev to do anything. And Rublev was just like, well, I can't do anything. Watch this. Nice first serve in. Good solid backhand right at the feet of Rublev. Rublev has no chance, nowhere to go. He leans back. He tries to hit the ball on his forehand, and he just loops it out. Grabs the ball out of his pocket, slams it into the to the advertisements. Tries to rip his shirt off. He is being the angry Russian that we've all seen in the past. He slams his rackets. He's yelled. Poor Rublev. KARATSEV will serve for the match now. To be honest, I don't think it should have gone 3 sets with the way KARATSEV is playing.
Of course not.
Rublev doesn't deserve to win the match. KARATSEV has been doing everything, and he hasn't won yet, so we can't speak too soon. But kudos to KARATSEV. I would say, like, he's come out of nowhere. They've never even played on the ATP tour before, these two. Because he was unranked, basically. He wasn't unranked. He was, outside the top 200. But ever since that run in Australia, he's really just picked it up. He's really just been doing amazing things, and it's amazing to see the game that he's playing, the type of game he's playing, that people just, I feel like, don't play this style that much anymore. All right, big first serve from KARATSEV, but he sort of stood flat-footed there at the end. He had a chance to do something with it, but I think he froze up. His feet just froze. He didn't move out anywhere, and he just sort of reached for the ball, and he overreached, and he ends up hitting the ball wide. giving Rublev the upper hand in this critical game. All right, another first serve in. As you can see, Rublev's way behind the baseline, and KARATSEV is just whacking away, moving closer and closer. All right, forehand the forehand. All right, Rublev gets a nice deep back. All right, look, it's not over yet. Rublev got a nice deep backhand in.
Do you think KARATSEV is getting a bit nervous?
Yes. We saw in the end of the second set, the same thing happened.
Yeah.
But
this is even more different.
He was serving to stay in the set, and he lost his first point on serve all match, and he gave up his first break points of the match. Another first serve in from KARATSEV. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Well, KARATSEV 3 break points down. First break points of the set for Rublev, and it's almost like the second set rewriting itself. KARATSEV looking seemingly in control, having all the opportunities, having all the chances, and then fumbling at the finish line. First serve in, KARATSEV moving up towards the net, and wow. KARATSEV...
That's alright, he still has another chance.
KARATSEV hits the net cord with his attacking at volley, and gives a break back to Rublev in this third and final set. As a gift to a friend. He's like, you know what? I got 2 breaks off you, Andrey. You have 1 back. Yes. How about that? Make you
still want us to be friends.
Yeah, so I want to make you feel a little bit better about yourself. All right, let's see if Rublev can hold on. Serving to stay in the match here. All right, nice first serve. Nice first serve from Rublev, but an even better return from KARATSEV. And KARATSEV is just like, yep, all right, you just broke me, but I'm going to pass you down the line with a forehand return winner, and you can't do anything about it. All right, wow, interesting return from KARATSEV. It went right into the body of him, and was very lucky to keep the ball in from that first serve from Rublev there. But Rublev... Oh, really? As our cat is attacking a little screw on our table. And there you go, another nice first serve from Rublev to go 30-15 up in this critical service game to stay in the match here. We'll see if we can do it. But it's really up to KARATSEV. KARATSEV, it's all this game on KARATSEV's racket.
Yeah, he's making all the mistakes, all the winners.
All right, was that in? Was that out?
Like it was out.
It looks like, I think it was called out. KARATSEV is challenging if that was out. He was like, there's no way that can be in. And I've prematurely called the point. Now the official review, it's in. It's on the line. So, replay the point. Replay the point.
Who stopped it?
I believe...
The Empire?
I know, I think KARATSEV...
the line person?
KARATSEV stopped it. He challenged it. Yeah, let's replay the point.
No, if he stopped it, then Rublev...
Alright, well, okay, maybe not. Big first serve, doesn't matter anyway from Rublev, and it's 40-15. Unable to absorb the power there and reposition it in a good way. KARATSEV hits the ball out as Rublev hits this serve into the net for 40-15. Alright, KARATSEV attacking ferociously. Oh my goodness, a ferocious lion that he is with those giant calves, literally running.
What about
at Rublev?
What about
a lob?
a lob?
A lob. What about a lob, Mr. Adanion?
Could have lobbed him.
He could have lobbed him. He could have lobbed him. No, but I mean, KARATSEV's approach shot was too good. He didn't have a chance to. You know? Alright, here comes Rublev. He failed the first serve. The second serve is coming in. KARATSEV literally rushing the net again. Great volley as Rublev tried to pass him. Oh, and just... I think this is the nerves. This is the nerves of KARATSEV here. I don't think he's exactly sure on how to close out the match. And he is rushing the net. Trying to finish the points as quick as possible. And Rublev went for the lob. and he pushed the lob just high enough that KARATSEV wasn't able to slam it back down and win the point. He slams it out, and KARATSEV will again serve for the match, but it is 5-4. KARATSEV looking a little bit... Look, he's got the towel over his head. He's looking...
He definitely needs to calm down a bit.
Yeah, he needs to calm down. Oh, look, there's the hairy legs. So there is hair on the legs. They looked shaved from a while away, from far away, but up close, hairy. Yeah, he needs to calm down, needs to relax, get those first serves in, and I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's been dictating this entire match. Hopefully his confidence isn't low.
He can be.
And yeah, he's aggressively coming to the net. We'll see. We'll see what his strategy is. He doesn't really need to change it up. He just needs to keep doing what he's doing. Rublev's not doing anything fancy. Rublev is not passing him at the net. Rublev is not making winners. Rublev is not forcing errors. It's very much KARATSEV on top of the play here. We'll see if we can serve it out after this final little break here, as my cat is rubbing her face on my monitor. Thanks, kitty. Thanks, Gina. Guys, if you have enjoyed the stream so far, or if you are new, or if you're just coming here for the first time, my name is Adanion. Glad to have you here watching the stream. I appreciate it. And if you've enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up, that like button. I'd appreciate it if you guys would subscribe too. I am making more and more tennis videos and doing more and more live casts. This has been a great live cast, I feel like. Had a lot of energy. It's been fun. Been good to see KARATSEV, the underdog.
Some good tennis.
Get some good tennis from KARATSEV. Not so much from Rublev. Oh, KARATSEV lightnings away. 2 backhands cross court. Oh, it's just too good. Just too good right there. This is what he's been doing all game, Mrs. Adanion. All match. Those flat backhands cross court, deep. This one, that shot right there, back deep in the cross court, pushing Rublev wide, and then Rublev's forced to hit a short return shot. He moves in with the forehand and he puts it away.
Classic.
Yeah, I mean, classic tennis, great tennis there. All right, another big first serve, and KARATSEV pushes it long. KARATSEV pushes it long. And it's 15-15. Just if we go over the 2 hours and 5 minute mark in this Dubai duty-free tennis tournament here in the semi-finals between KARATSEV and Rublev. All right, nice first serve. He's got Rublev sort of slipping at the back of the court. Both boys hitting away, and KARATSEV says, I've had enough of this. I'm making an aggressive forehand. He tries to end the point, and there you go. He's able to force Rublev to guess which way he's going with his aggressive forehands, and ends up inside out forehand, cross court, to get the point and go up 30-15. All right, KARATSEV. 15 forehand winners. 14 winners, 15 unforced errors. Less than half of that number. Great first serve from KARATSEV, but he tried to pull the trigger on the back foot there, from behind the baseline with his forehand, moving backwards behind the baseline forehand, and just ended up hitting the top of the net. Probably not. He wasn't in the position to probably do that. Probably just need to go for more of a safe return shot to keep the rally going and see what else he could do with point construction, but he didn't. He pulled the trigger too early. Now it's 30-all. All right. First serve is a fault. It's good news for Rublev. Let's see what he does. Second serve coming in for KARATSEV as he keeps his mouth agape. And it's a double fault again. The pressure.
Oh no.
The pressure. This is almost what happened last set. He double faulted and then gave a gift to Rublev. And there's a break point for Rublev.
Is this his first break point?
No, it's not. He broke back early. He broke back the last service game too. Like KARATSEV, the nerves getting to him here at the end of the clinching the match in both the first set, the second set, and the third set here. He gets the second serve in, important. He rips a forehand. Rublev on the defensive, moves into the net, and beautiful. Oh, it was in?
Was out?
It was in.
It was out.
It was in. It was in. Rublev thought it was out for a second. Thought he had the break for a second. He almost had a heart attack, Rublev, with this forehand finisher volley. Rublev,
unlucky.
but it was in. It was in. Look at him. He was like, no, he thought it was out. Rublev, there's no way Rublev was getting to it. He decided, nah. All right, banger first serve, but a good return from Rublev. Here we go. Both players hitting the ball quite hard. Back behind the net. No one really on top right now. Oh, there we go. So that backhand cross court to start getting in charge of the point. And KARATSEV just in mid rally gives another break point to Rublev.
It's getting exciting again, eh?
That was probably one of the best points of the match there. Both players.
Because Rublev did actually something.
Exactly. Rublev was hitting aggressively. He's not. He's barely hit aggressively all game, all match. But he brings up a second break point on the back of a KARATSEV error. Let's see what KARATSEV can do to save this break point. And a great first serve. And Rublev, he does the Slav squat there at the end. Hands in his knees with dismay. He can't believe it. He's had 2 breakpoint chances to get back into this match. And KARATSEV now it's back at juice as the cats are attacking my feet underneath the table here. And KARATSEV will again try and serve to bring up a match point. He's not even had a match point.
No.
All right, big miss on the first serve. I don't think he's missed one first serve like that all match. And that was a big, wide one. So let's see where the second serve's going. Let's hope he doesn't double fault it like he did. It's in.
I do want to see Rublev.
The rally's on. And Rublev finally starting to make some plays, trying to play aggressively, and just hits a shot defensive, like a backhand that he was trying to attack way out. And it brings up the first match point for KARATSEV.
I want
Crazy.
Rublev to come back.
Crazy. Match point for KARATSEV. Match point. Here we go. He's coming in with this first serve. Oh, it's a let. It's a let.
Oh, no.
It's a let. He's still got another first serve. KARATSEV, sweat on his brow. Bouncing the ball away. Coming in with the first serve. Can he do it? Big first serve. Oh, KARATSEV.
Oh, close.
KARATSEV, he set the point up beautifully with the first serve. He did everything right. He was coming for his trademark backhand down the line to close out the point and close out the match, and he just fumbles it. He hits it right into the net to bring back up juice and keep Rublev in the game. Unlucky. All right, next serve. All right, another first serve in, and there we go. Just like that. A good, wide first serve from KARATSEV, stretching Rublev on the forehand side, and he brings up his second match point at 2 hours and 11 minutes in on the Rolex clock for this ATP 500 to possibly make, I believe, his first ATP singles final.
Of course.
KARATSEV here in Dubai, like I'm in Dubai. I'm not in Dubai. Over there in Dubai. Let's see what he can do. Second match point. And he aced it away. And that's it. Congratulations, ASLAN, the Lion KARATSEV, as we have the victorious music sort of playing in the background. The two compatriots hug it out. And KARATSEV, after choking for about 3 games in a row, is able to finally pull off the win. And a deserved win, really. And, you know, finishes the match in 2 hours and 2 minutes, 6-2, 4-6, 6-4 against Andrey Rublev, top 10 ranked player and number 2 seed, the number 42 in the world, able to take out his, I guess you can say his friend Rublev didn't look happy there, bashing through the door. As you can see, well, you guys can't see, but KARATSEV looking very happy himself. Not really. He's looking very excited. All right, yeah, total match, 41 winners for KARATSEV, 21 for Rublev, 38 unforced errors for KARATSEV, 11 for Rublev. So you can really see it was all KARATSEV. It was all KARATSEV. And look at this first serve points won, 54 out of 80 and 64 out of 111. KARATSEV's games just ended quicker. His first serves were a lot better. 11 out of 16 net points won. He really, at the end there, he really stepped it up and he came into the net a lot more to try and finish, as he was getting a little bit antsy, trying to finish off the match. He ended up with 78% first serves won after the amazing. He had 92% of first serves in the first two sets. He could have had 100% if he had just closed out that second set. But, well, he didn't. But a great win for KARATSEV. And honestly, well done. He was all on his racket. Rublev was just hanging around, hoping he made enough mistakes. Yeah, a really great win for him. And like I said, his first ATP final, well, singles final. And it's against Lloyd Harris from South Africa. Another surprise. So 2 surprise entrants. And you'd really hope that KARATSEV would probably cap off the amazing beginning of this year that he's had with a win here in Dubai. He deserves it. And the tennis he's played and showed against quality opponents like Rublev just now, it really just... Rublev didn't even have a look in at the match. Rublev didn't deserve... I mean, these are the matches that like, the greats, like, Federer and that win. Even though they're not controlling the match, they're not doing anything in the match, they still end up being able to win somehow. Rublev won that set out of nothing. Didn't deserve to win the set. He had 6 break points against him. KARATSEV was dictating everything. And Rublev just didn't really, I feel like, never really played his game at all. The entire match. KARATSEV was just overpowering him, overwhelming him, and just really keeping Rublev out of the match. And mostly it was just all on KARATSEV's errors that Rublev was even in it. And there you go. Interview is over. And that's probably going to be it for our cast today. Great. I mean, exciting match between the two compatriots. I really wish Rublev had been able to get in the match more, play more of his game. You see there, Mr. Danny, KARATSEV does this hand thing right here. But we might be back. Maybe we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow with the final.
What was that?
He bashed his chair. Oh, really? Yeah, he bashed his chair. And maybe we'll be back tomorrow with the final between Lloyd Harris and KARATSEV. It would be great to see, actually. I'd love to see him win his first tournament after this performance. But as for me, it's going to be a goodbye. Mr. Dan, it's going to be a goodbye from you too, my wife.
Good boy.
Thanks you guys for hanging out. Who won? KARATSEV won. AK. KARATSEV won 6-2. It's on the screen. 6-2, 4-6, 6-4. And Rublev was Rublev probably never was really in it, I'd have to say. But thank you guys for hanging out. If you have enjoyed the stream, make sure you give it a like, a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe as well. I'm going to be having another video coming out. Not a stream, but an actual video coming out as well. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, guys. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Probably tomorrow. What do you think? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow for the final. But yeah, it was a joy to watch KARATSEV make it to his first ATP final today. And yeah, I hope it was a joy for you guys too. Thank you very much. See you guys next time.
Boy.
Bye-bye.